very, very special guest. His name is Guy Neer, and he happens to be the spokesperson of the Embassy of Israel in New Delhi. Guy, thank you so much for joining us here on CNN News 18.
Thank you, Siddhant.
Yeah. Guy, in fact, just a short while back, we have received reports from Copenhagen that there have been, two blasts reported in the vicinity of the embassy. I won't take the question regarding that blast, but overall, I want to know that what is the security arrangement of Israeli establishments worldwide, including here in India. In fact, Israeli embassies and consulates have witnessed attacks and the blast in their vicinity many times in the past. So has the security been beefed up? Are you people taking extra measures, precaution in these critical times?
Yes, so the security is being very cautious, okay. I can say, and making sure that we all know what and where and how to operate in case there's an emergency. I can't give exact information, for security reasons, about what's happening and what the precautions we're taking, but we're very much aware here and in other embassies and consulates around the world to prevent from anything dangerous to happen to any of the diplomats.
Okay. Guy, also, Iran has chosen to attack Israel during this auspicious week of Jewish New Year. How do you take this this particular timing, especially if you talk about the timing in which Iran has attacked Israel?
Okay, so Iran made a grave decision, one that they will need to learn the hard way how we retaliate. Yesterday, they have launched a massive attack at Israel, firing over 180 ballistic missiles towards Israeli territory, focusing on civilian infrastructure and homes. And Iran will need to pay for its action. Iran has to be internationally condemned and condoned and sanctioned to prevent them from destabilizing the entire region.
Okay, what's going to be the next move of Israel? Because last night we saw that how there is a full support that United States have offered to Israel. In fact, President Biden and Vice President Harris was in the Situation Room when Israel was attacked. And in fact, Pentagon also confirmed that US Navy warships intercepted some of the missiles launched by Iran. So it looks like there's full support from United States. So what's going to be the next move of Israel? Are we looking at a possibility of Israel directly engaging with Iran militarily, or there is some other route that Israel will take to retaliate?
I think that you find that the Israeli IDF is very smart. I can't disclose any specific information because we want to keep our opportunity to surprise our enemy, right? But okay. We are very thankful for the international community for continue to stand with us against the threat this Iranian-backed terror axis is creating, threatening to destabilize the entire region. Exactly what actions the IDF is going to do, I will keep you posted.
But action will take place. Can you confirm that?
There will be a reaction to what has happened last night, yes.
Okay. Guy, the similar attack took place in the month of April when drones and missiles and rockets were fired towards Israel. And because of the effectiveness of the Israeli air defense systems, and also because of the support from the United States, the missiles were intercepted and brought down. This time around, the hypersonic ballistic missiles have been fired by Iran. And in fact, the reports tell us that the Mossad headquarters was the target.
Well, I can't confirm or deny what was the target, but we know that places in central of Israel were targeted. Okay. We know that there have been fallen missiles near schools and near civilian homes, and also in areas where we have IDF and secret services. All of them are in the center of Tel Aviv, center of Israel.
Okay. So it means that the target were the military establishments and also, the Secret Service headquarters,
That's
etc.
what they're claiming. They're claiming that they're targeting the IDF.
Yes.
But we can see from where they actually are targeting, it's also civilian infrastructure and not just army forces. So just because they say it doesn't mean that it's true.
Okay. Talk to us a little bit about the assessment of the damage which took place in Israel, because till now we don't have the exact assessment. Do you have any information regarding that?
Luckily, minor damage.
Okay.
There have been fallen rockets, civilian casualties, none that I know of as of yet. So people were very cautious and they were listening to the instructions from the IDF and taking shelter just before this has launched.
Okay.
But the most devastation that you can say that happened was to buildings and to courtyards. So and again, not much, because most of them were shot down by Iron Dome and Arrow 3 and stuff like that.
Okay. Also, Guy, ahead of this attack on Israel, there is a reported terrorist attack which took place in Jaffa. In fact, innocent civilians were killed in the open, and it was kind of a 26/11 kind of an attack, not of that level, that scale, but it was kind of that, two people holding weapons, sophisticated weapon in their hand and shooting innocent civilians. Talk to us a little bit about that incident, and also how many lives have been lost, and have the agencies been able to identify the people and the groups they belong to?
Right. So devastatingly, yesterday, simultaneously, we had the Iranian attack and we had another terror attack in the middle of Tel Aviv. Two gunmen from the area of Palestine, West Bank, have filtered through our border, carrying weapons, disguising themselves as Israeli, and shot recklessly all over, killing at least 7, wounding several more. We don't have the exact confirmation because it's still, they're still under critical care. But tonight we're celebrating our New Year's Eve, the Jewish New Year's Eve. People were ready to celebrate with their families, and this is a dark reminder of the situation we are in, that was entrusted upon us almost a year ago, and that we're continuing to still live it. This is in the middle of Tel Aviv. So it's of great discerning for all of us. My family, thankfully, and friends are okay, but I have friends living right across from where it happened, and the first thing I did was text them, "Hey, are you okay?" It's very, very threatening for us, and we're very cautious.
Okay. Guy, also I want to, in fact, many in India are worried about Indians working in Israel, Guy. In fact, we both are aware that there is a G2G agreement in place, and many Indian workers have gone to Israel to contribute to the real estate sector of Israel, especially to contribute to the economy of Israel. Are they safe? And talk to us a little bit about their safety, and is government of Israel concerned about their safety, and any steps being taken to make sure that they are safe?
So the government of Israel is so careful and cautious with everybody's lives, whether it's Israelis, whether it's foreigners, even whether we're talking about Palestinian population. We're very mindful and careful when it comes to all civilian lives.
Yeah.
And I think you can see by the protection that Israel was able to prevent any casualties last night from these 180 ballistic missiles that were launched at us simultaneously and no injured. You understand the capabilities of Israeli security, and we are protecting everybody in Israel. We don't want any Israeli to get hurt. We don't want any visitor to get hurt. And I think you can see the success rate over the last 2 attacks from Iran to understand our capabilities, and to also understand how safe the Indian population in Israel right now